We remember Tony Bennett, whose legion of fans stretched from Gen Z-ers all the way back to their grandparents, breaking Billboard chart records into his 80s. ABC's Phil Lipoff is here with how fellow musical artists and the fans are paying tribute. Phil, good morning. What a life, what a legend.
What a life, what a legend, Gio, you're right. And this morning there was an outpouring of love for legendary crooner Tony Bennett, the 20-time Grammy-winning artist who Frank Sinatra famously called the best in the business.
Fly me to the moon.
His unique and unmistakable voice transcending generations.
Let me play among the stars.
This morning, those who knew Tony Bennett best are sharing their love.
Must I forever be a beggar?
Including those he shared the stage with, like Elton John, who wrote, "He's irreplaceable." Harry Connick Jr. tweeting, "You changed the world with your voice."
I left my heart in San Francisco.
His smooth crooning making him a household name, but he came from humble beginnings, born Anthony Dominic Benedito in 1926 and raised in Queens, New York after his parents immigrated from Italy. At just 18, he served as a foot soldier in World War II. In the mid-60s, when the world became more excited about the Beatles than big band, he tried his hand at acting.
You must be suffering from oxygen starvation.
He came back in the 90s. And suddenly he's back, and he's the epitome of cool to people who are 40, 50 years younger than him.
His career, a long journey in working with music legends from Frank Sinatra to more modern-day icons like Amy Winehouse.
All for you, body and soul.
He teamed up most famously with Lady Gaga.
I've got you under my skin.
There's 60 years between us, but when we sing, there's no distance.
At 88 years young, he released Cheek to Cheek, a duet album with Gaga, making him the oldest artist in the world to have a #1 album.
I've always wanted to be one of a kind somehow, and it happened.
At age 90, Bennett was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, his health worsening during the pandemic, but he kept singing.
The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay.
And when asked how he wanted to be remembered, he simply said, as a nice person.
The golden sun will shine for me. Thank you very much.
And guys, so many tributes continue to pour in online. President Obama called Bennett a good man. President Biden called him an American classic. Bennett was also a passionate activist and a philanthropist. And Gio, you said it, guys, there's no other way to say it. He had a remarkable life.
Yeah, absolutely. Phil, thank you. You know, here in New York, so many people know him, come across him, and he wanted to be known as a good man, and boy, he was.
Sure was. I love that.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.